All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash, and double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who do well. And salute, much love to you, since brothers, man, who push this truth week in and week out, man. Y'all brothers stay strong, man. We almost home. I had to do a response to this video here with this TikTok video. Well, it's actually on Facebook right now, but it originally was uploaded to TikTok by this teenager right here. Looks like an Edomite, but I really don't know. But he was fired from his job for not throwing away a bunch of donuts, because basically he was going out and giving donuts to homeless people and firefighters or whatever. And Dunkin' Donuts really didn't like that, you know. They'd rather the food be thrown away. A multi-billion-dollar company, they'd rather the food to be thrown away instead of giving it to homeless people or poor people, whatever, people who are in need of food, you know. Now that shows you the greed of this damn devil, man. And that's just not a Dunkin' Donuts thing, man. That's a thing. That's an American thing. They do it big in Canada too, and in other European nations, man. They do it big. They throw a whole bunch of food away at the end of the shift, man. I'm talking about hella food, man. And they put a lock on the dumpsters outside. The dumpsters they put them in. And ask me how I know they put a locks on them dumpsters, man. Because I used to have a job where I used to do street sweeping. And used to drive those street sweeper trucks, and with those street sweeper trucks, they can have dumps on the back of them, hydraulic dumps, where you will need to go in the back of these different plazas or stores and all that to dump after so long, after you done did so much sweeping. And any dumpster you see with a lock on that bad boy, you know it's more than likely a whole bunch of food in that dumpster, man. Now tell me now how wicked is that, man? How wicked is that? But I'm gonna let this play, and before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and hit a script real quick. It's Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So scripture say, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. We have a righteous law. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get a couple laws on feeding the poor, you know, and being generous and loving your neighbor. I'm gonna get a couple laws on that. You know, like I said, our law is righteous. So when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So when the Israelites under Yahweh Shah HaMashiach and King David, when they get in authority, the people will rejoice. You know, but it says, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. The people mourn, man. And I ain't even got to click on these comments to show y'all people mourning. Even Edomites mourning because of this shit, man. But hey, Esau, blame it on yourself, and especially on your wicked upper class rich devils, man, that run these companies, man. You know, that's some greed right there, man. That is some greed. You rather that shit rot in the dumpster before you give it to people who are in need of food. So let me let this play.
I start by dumping all these donuts. I do get to bring some home if I want to, but this is just the routine I have to follow. So many munchkins. I then dump all the hot coffee, drain them out of the pots, then large containers of green tea, sweet tea, iced coffee, iced decaf. Dump all of them into the same. It's a lot. So you guys might have seen this video on your For You page. I posted it on TikTok and it blew up because everybody was really upset about all the donut waste. Then today when I got to work, this happened. I got fired because corporate apparently contacted my manager about the video and she went and fired me. Today has been really, really hard because I love making videos for you guys. As you can tell from these pictures, today has been hard for other reasons too.
Okay, many companies refuse to give away leftover food because they're scared to get sued, right? But they still can leave the fucking locks off the dumpsters. People know that you're throwing that shit away in the back of the dumpsters back there, man. You can still eat the locks off the dumpster, and hey, they go in there, get food, they get sick, that's on them. You're not liable for that. That's on them. You know? But instead you put that lock on your dumpsters because you greedy as fuck. You greedy as fuck. And you know what? Let me go back to that Proverbs. This made me think about something. Because if you happen to break that lock off that dumpster or whatever and go in that dumpster and get that food, guess what? That's considered a crime. That's theft, man. You can go to jail. You can go to jail for trying to feed yourself, man. Some food that was thrown away. You can go to jail for breaking in the damn dumpster or popping the lock off the dumpster and going in there and feeding your soul, man. Feeding yourself, so like not your soul. But Proverbs 6 and 20. Hold on. 6 and 30. It says, man, do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. Exactly. You don't supposed to despise a man that steals to satisfy his soul when he's hungry. So yeah, it did say so. Okay. So read it again. Man, do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. Exactly. A man who's hungry and okay, he stole something, especially if he stole some food, you really don't despise that person, you know? If he's just trying to eat, okay, you don't despise that, man. You don't supposed to despise that person amongst your people. I'm saying this amongst our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. You eat them out, you steal from me, hey. But this is amongst our people, you know? We don't supposed to be greedy or merciless, you know? Supposed to show love to our brethren, our people. You know, but instead we're in a society full of hate, so hatred breeds hatred, man. You know, so a lot of our people got them hateful spirits right now. Why? Because look how the hierarchy is, man. Esau Edom, the one who's ruling this world, you know? The one who's governing this world. He breeds hatred. So I understand why a lot of jakes are hateful, but read that again. Man, do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold. He shall give all the substance of his house. Exactly. If you a thief that stole because you were trying to get something to eat or whatever, man, you're supposed to restore what you stole sevenfold, man. But in this country, if you try to restore what you got out that dumpster, man, you going to jail, man. You see the cruelty of these devils, man. You see the cruelty of this damn Edomite, man. You know, so I'm gonna jump to the law, a law that's pertaining to this subject, which is Leviticus 23. Leviticus 23. Before that, hold on. Hold on, I want to run it back a little bit. Hold on.
Today has been hard for other reasons too. I start by dumping all these donuts. I do get to bring some home if I want to, but this is just the routine I have to follow. So many munchkins. I then dump all the hot coffee, drain them out of the pots, then the large containers of green tea, sweet tea, iced coffee, iced decaf. Dump all of them into the sink. It's a lot.
And it's supposed to be a Christian nation, though, right? they firing people and locking people up for giving to the poor, you know. But this is Leviticus 23 and 22. It says, and when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of the field when thou reapest. I'll read it again. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of the field when thou reapest. Neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord your power. So you don't supposed to, when you go to harvest and you go to reaping up all your goods, your plants, your vegetation, your fruits or whatever. You don't just supposed to take everything. You're supposed to leave some for the poor and the stranger, man. You're supposed to leave some, you know. That's called loving your neighbor. That's called courtesy, being generous, you know. And that's fulfilling the law. If you actually do that, that's fulfilling the law. But hold on, that's not a law in America. In America, they taking up everything. Everything, man. Everything is getting reaped, man. You know? And if you catch somebody on your field getting the little leftovers, what happens to that person that get caught getting the leftovers, man? They get shot. They get arrested. They get the dog sicked on them. You know? They might have a fence around the damn farm, and it might be an electrical fence. You know? You might get electrocuted, or you might get cut up by barbed wire trying to get to them last little bit of leftovers in that field, man. You know, so I'm just showing you the contrast between the righteous law of the Israelite people given straight to us from the Most High, and the contrast between Esau's wicked law, man. He all about the money, man. Scriptures say the love of money is the root of all evil, man. The love of money is the root of all evil, man. And as you can see, this is a prime example of that. So Leviticus 19, verse 9 and 10, it says, and when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not wholly reap the corners of thy field, neither shalt thou gather the gleanings of thy harvest. And thou shalt not glean thy vineyard, neither shalt thou gather every grape of thy vineyard. Thou shalt leave them for the poor and the stranger. I am the Lord your power. So that's coming straight from the Lord, our power, Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, man. Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. You know, but like I said, we're in a wicked ass society, so you don't have righteous laws like that on the books, man. You don't have that, man. But this is supposed to be a Christian nation, though, right? This is supposed to be a God-fearing, Bible-believing nation. You got something in America called the Bible Belt, right? What's that? The Midwest and parts of the South or whatever. The Bible Belt, they don't follow none of that. They don't follow them laws, man. You know? Wicked asses, man. Let me see what we got here. I'm going to jump to Revelations 18. Revelations 18. Verse 18.
I start by dumping all these donuts. I do get to bring some home if I want to, but this is just the routine I have to follow. So many munchkins. I then dump all the hot coffee, drain them out of the pots, then the large containers of green tea, sweet tea, iced coffee, iced decaf. Dump all of them into the sink. It's a lot. So you guys might have seen this video on your For You page. I posted it on TikTok and it blew up because everybody was really upset about all the donut waste. Then today when I got to work, this happened. I got fired because corporate apparently contacted my manager.
This is Revelations 18 and 7. How much had she glorified herself and lived deliciously? So much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow. and shall see no sorrow. Read it again. How much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her, for she said in her heart, I said the queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Exactly, man. This beast, this whole America, she has lived very deliciously. I'm not talking about the taste of the food either. But she lived with great abundance, man. Abundance in everything. In everything. And these people in America, they have, well, I'm talking about you so-called white people. Y'all have want for nothing, man. Y'all got everything in overabundance, man. That's why y'all throw so much shit away. Y'all are spoiled, man. Spoiled rotten. You know? Uppity as hell. You got it all, right? But guess what? There's going to come a time when there's a famine that's going to be in this land, man. And it's actually happening right now. Go to your local grocery stores and check out the shelves, man. Those shelves are looking a little bit less sloppy, a little bit more empty than what they are the day before. They're looking a little bit more, not so plenteous. How about that? You know? Them shelves looking a little dry, man. Day by day, it's getting worse. You got trucker strikes coming. You got your boy Bill Gates buying up millions and millions of acres of farmland, man. You know? Y'all already to the point where most of the shit on your food on your shelves is GMO any damn way. So, best believe it's going to actually be a famine. A famine, man. A man-made famine done purposely to starve the people out in the society, man. That's actually going to happen. So, keep on with the bougie shit. Keep on being greedy. You know? Keep it up, man. You know, that's going to bite y'all in the ass, man. So, I'm going to jump to Ezekiel 16. Ezekiel 16. Y'all better enjoy this little abundance, man. Scriptures say what? Victuals shall be so good, cheap, that they gonna think that they self to be in a good case. Not too many of these Edomites thinking themselves to be in a good case now. They feeling it. But this is only the beginning of it, Esau. So you better cherish these last little moments of your dominion. So Ezekiel 16. Ezekiel 16 and 49. 16 and 49. 16 and 49. It says, Behold, this was the iniquity of thy sister Sodom. Pride, fullness of bread. Behold, this was the iniquity of thy sister Sodom. Pride, fullness of bread, and the abundance of idleness was in her and her daughters. Neither did she strengthen the hand of the poor and the needy. Woo! Woo! So this is history repeating itself, man, because we in modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You know? Read it again. Behold, the iniquity of thy sister Sodom. Pride, fullness of bread. Hold on, Salaki. Pride, fullness of bread, and abundance of idleness was in her and her daughters. Neither did she strengthen the hand of the poor and needy, and they were haughty and committed abomination before me. Therefore I took them away, and I saw good. So history repeating itself, man. You know, and I'm gonna jump to Isaiah real quick. Isaiah 65, man. Hey, the scriptures say, woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger, man. Woe unto you that are full, for you shall hunger, man. Woe unto you that are rich, man. Woe unto you that are rich. Okay. This is Isaiah. Hold on. All right, Salakia, man. I'm going to jump to Isaiah 49. I had something else. Isaiah 49, verse 8. Thus said the Lord, in Isaiah 49, verse 8. Thus saith the Lord, in an acceptable time have I heard thee, and in the day of salvation have I helped thee, and I will preserve thee and give thee for a covenant of the people, to establish the earth and to cause to inherit the desolate places. So this is the Lord speaking to the so-called Negro, the Latino, Native American, man. Y'all are the lost tribes of Israel. The Lord said he gonna restore us, basically, and give us the kingdom, man. Bring us back, man. Bring us to the marriage. Adopt us. Save us from these damn beasts, the so-called white man, man, and these other damn nations, too. So, thus said the Lord, in an acceptable time have I heard thee, and in the day of salvation have I helped thee, and I will preserve thee and give thee for a covenant of the people, to establish the earth and to cause to inherit the desolate heritages, that thou mayest say to the prisoners, go forth, to them that are in darkness, show yourselves, they shall feed in the ways, and their pastures shall be in all the high places. They shall not hunger nor thirst. So we don't need this bullshit, man. They shall not hunger nor thirst, neither shall the heat nor sun smite them. For he that had mercy on them shall lead them, even by the springs of water shall he guide them. There it is, man. So, hey, there's a bright side, man. There's light on the end of the tunnel, man. The light at the end of the tunnel, man. It's locking. So, hey, may Yahweh Shem shall be with you, sincere brothers out there, man. And Lord willing, y'all edified, and Kwam Yasha'Allah. All praise to Yahweh Shem Shah. Shalom to the hopeful elect. And Abba Ball.